Mirror of Forgotten Fates. I always thought the mirror in my grandmother's attic was just another piece of her eclectic collection. But when I first looked into it last week, my reflection seemed to ripple, then age decades in a blink. The eyes staring back weren't just older, they were pleading, silently begging me to alter a destiny I couldn't comprehend. At first, I convinced myself it was some trick of light or an overactive imagination. Yet, every glance into the glass showed a life lived beyond mine, haunted by choices I never made. Determined to unravel this eerie phenomenon, I revisited the attic, armed with a flashlight and a journal to document the uncanny occurrences. Each visit, the reflection grew older, its surroundings shifting subtly, a different, darker world than mine. Family portraits with faces I didn't recognize, newspaper clippings of tragic events that never happened. Then, in one chilling moment, my reflection mouthed words I couldn't hear but instinctively understood: change your path, or suffer mine. I felt a cold dread settle in my bones, a fear that this wasn't a warning but a prophecy. Terrified yet compelled, I threw myself into research, seeking any thread of logic or lore to explain the mirror's sinister nature. I discovered an old family secret, a pact made generations ago, binding each firstborn to a curse of witnessing their potential downfall. The mirror was a portal, a harbinger of the doom that awaited if I followed the same footsteps as those before me. I was living on borrowed time, each reflection a countdown to my inevitable fate unless I could decipher the cryptic message and alter my course. The final visit to the mirror was met with a reflection so decrepit and sorrowful that tears welled in my eyes. It reached out, fingers pressing against the glass as if trying to breach the barrier between us. I understood then that the only way to break the cycle was to embrace the unknown, to forge a path unbound by family history. As I turned away, the mirror shattered without a touch, leaving shards that reflected a future no longer set in stone. But as I walked away, a shadow lingered in the corner of my vision, a reminder that some destinies, once glimpsed, can never truly be forgotten.